Owo. Owo. It's me, Naga Nyoom. Wow, 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 wow. Intro song. That's the intro song. Wow, 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 wow. Hello. 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 That's a great intro song. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Intro song. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. I am here once again to react. Late night reacting. Or more like very early morning reacting. Oh my god. I have lost control. What is a schedule? Ah. I have lost control over my life. Over my schedule. Oh no! Ruin has come to my schedule. Ah. Is it a bad thing? Maybe not. Not really. No. It's fine. Uh, Ruin has come to my schedule. Oh. Well, this is the good thing about being an independent VTuber, independent streamer. No contracts, no obligations to stream on a particular day. Or how many times do I have to stream? I don't know. I just stream whenever. Was supposed to stream yesterday, but I woke up not yesterday. It was not yesterday. Oh, it was yesterday. Yeah, yeah. Thursday. I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I woke up too late. Earlier was no different. I mean, I woke up kind of early, but I stayed in bed and I slept twice again. Oh, sleep. Beautiful sleep. I love sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. I love sleeping. Mm. Uh, do I have a snack? I kind of want a snack. Before I start reacting. I still have one banana. Banana, ooh la la. Actually.
Hello there.
Actually, no. I'm gonna eat a Kit Kat. Chunky Kit Kat. Hello, Void Father. Hello. I eat the banana tomorrow. Today, I eat Kit Kat. Banana, ooh la la. When eat banana today, when you can eat it tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, exactly. We're gonna be reacting to two videos about Assassin's Creed Shadows. I've seen some streamers play it actually. Well, I say some streamers, but I only saw Terrorizer on YouTube. And I think I saw um I saw a tweet about it where they sponsored a VTuber to stream Assassin's Creed, and then that VTuber got banned from Twitch because who made Assassin's Creed? Ubisoft, right? Because they said that she streamed at the wrong time. But actually, it was them who misread the time. It's like 7 a.m. She streamed at 7 a.m. Or was it 7 p.m.? I don't know. And they were like, oh, you stream at the wrong time. So they had her banned because of that. They sponsored her to stream it, and she got banned because she streamed at the wrong time. I didn't know that they have the power to do that. That's crazy. I didn't know that Ubisoft has power over Twitch. Like, they could just ask that you ban a streamer even though they actually are trying to promote the game. Of course, they control the schedule. Yeah, but it was Ubisoft's staff that misread the time. But it was Ubisoft who misread it. She streamed at the right time, according to the contract. Also, I read about like Terrorizer and Vanos. They are both sponsored, I think, but Terrorizer's video got demonetized because Vanos swore in the video, but Vanos' video didn't get demonetized. I don't know, man. I just read this on Twitter. I don't know. This is gospel truth, actually. You know what? Since I read it on Twitter, someone talked about it, it's true. It must be true, right? That's the intro. Welcome to Naga Noob channel. We're watching Flickazord once again. This is a video from 1 month ago, why AC Shadows is doomed. As if that's not enough reason. Yeah. Maybe it's good. You don't know. I don't know. I haven't played it. I've only seen people talk about it. And most of the stuff that they say is not good. So surely these people are wrong, right? Let's find out.
They don't let tourists in here, so try to blend in.
What you mean blend in? I'm 2 feet taller than everybody in here.
Assassin's Creed Japan is coming out, and as
Hell
much
yeah.
as I hate to say it, this looks great. It's a perfect compromise
it's great,
between old and new, stealth and action.
See, it looks great. Flickazord said it looks great. Why is it so pixelated? Looks great, but where are the pixels?
And it's amazing that they already released it 5 years ago. But now there's another assassin.
They released it 5 years ago. It's great. Ghost of Tsushima, which I cannot play. Because it's not available in my country. Why? I don't know. Man, I want to try this, but it's not available here. No idea why.
But now there's another Assassin's Creed game, one that I thought was going to be doomed, but it turns out it's got a lot of style. The combat feels fluid, the takedowns are nice, the budget's...
Dude, that's how you know it's a really good game. I mean, not this frame right here. That is a nice character. But look at the reaction of the streamer. He's having a lot of fun. Look! Oh my god! That is the face of fun. Oh, beautiful. Another one. Look at that. Oh, he's having so much fun.
It's fluid, the takedowns are nice, the budgets are large, you get to play as the legendary samurai Kanye Far East, and it's amazing that game came out 1 year ago. Rush Hour 4 is coming out.
1 year ago? What game is that? Let me see. Sorry, I keep pausing. I just want to see. Rise of the Ronin. Ooh.
Rush Hour 4 is coming out, and there isn't a soul that's not busting Ubisoft's balls right now. All because they had to put the motherfucking coal train into a game about assassins. And I know a lot of people are worried that he's not going to be a great assassin, but trust me, he's such a good assassin that you can't even find him in the marketing material. You know, I think the funniest thing about Assassin's Creed
he's such a good assassin. Oh, what am I looking at? He's so good at assassinating, you don't even see him in the promotional material. Yeah. What's this? I have seen this clip before. What is this from? What is this? Why is it there? You're not supposed to put that there. Why does this person have a hammer? Oh my god.
Shadows, though, is that they're betting the entire house on an idea that they were calling fucking stupid for like 10 years. They were going around saying, shut up with your little low tax bracket ideas, fans. You're making it hard for us to count our money. Then Ghost of Tsushima made Sony almost $1 billion, and all of a sudden they went, oh, you're not gonna believe what we are making next. But enough background, enough subtext, enough drama. Now it's time to get into the meat, because everyone just got back from playing the underdeveloped games at Ubisoft Island, and now it's the moment of truth. Did they make a good Assassin's Creed game? Of course not. Where the hell have you been? They haven't made an Assassin's Creed game since 2015, and the body...
Did they make a good Assassin's Creed game? Of course not. Where have you been? Oh no. I remember when I was young, Assassin's Creed used to be the shit. People were talking high praises about Assassin's Creed. It's like you wanna be the one working for Ubisoft during that time. And now, what happened? It was a long time ago when I was still in school. And then, when I got into gaming, you probably don't know this, but I started gaming fairly late in life. I mean, video gaming. I played other games before, but not video games. I started playing video games as an adult. I didn't play when I was young. And then when I started getting into playing video games, suddenly people are saying that Assassin's Creed games are not good anymore. And I'm like, huh? What happened? What happened? They sold out. Hello, broski. Hello.
Snatchers got to it, and they've been dead naming it for the last 10 years. Assassin's Creed Shadows looks like the same boring RPG formula that they've been using, just with more window dressing than ever before, so that they can pretend like it's gonna be anything different. Do we have power fantasy combat?
You can change the seasons.
Can we fluidly chain takedowns?
You can have so many cats in your lawn.
Motherfucker!
Ooh, cats, dude. That's a plus in my book. You can summon cats. Look at them. They're loafing around. So cute. Oh my god.
Motherfucker, can I use dual hidden blades in combat?
She automatically takes their shoes off when she goes inside. See, we're not racist,
hell yeah.
guys.
Do I look like Quentin Tarantino?
English,
Ooh. Dude, that smile though. I love Quentin. I love his movies, but hell yeah. This joke is so good. I love it. I don't even know if he's really into them. I do remember that one clip where he said he has a foot fetish. You know? Feet. Yes. Oh, what happened? Somebody subbed? Thank you very much. Thank you. Unit Mia, hello, welcome. Ivan, hello. Did you sub, Unit? Thank you very much. Look at those feetsies though. Oh my god. Don't mind me, I'm just chewing some. I was snacking. The feet! I was snacking on some Kit Kat. I wasn't snacking on the feet on screen, okay? Just so we're clear. Ah, drink. You gotta drink after a good snack like that. Ooh, that's pretty good. What a perfect frame to pause, right?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Yes.
Do you
Then
speak
you know
it?
what I'm saying.
Let's get this started by
Say
laughing
what
at
again?
Ubisoft's desperation. Have things gotten so bad that you gotta honeypot people now? Goddamn, one bad year and you guys turned into the FBI. Hey, remember when you guys removed that one expansion from the season pass so you could charge $40 for it?
$40? For an expansion pack? What? Who pays for this? I can buy 4 indie games with this money. Or more, especially when they're on sale. What the hell? $40? What?
Separately.
Oh, wait. Actually, Diablo sells their expansion more expensive than that, right? Never mind.
How's that working out for you? Stupid idiot! Oh, look, they're even getting so desperate they're trying to finish the game before launch. There goes another feature from the original
they're gonna finish the
games.
game, huh? Oh.
Great, now that's off my
Amazing.
chest. Ubisoft, why do you keep doing 2 protagonists? You can't even write 1 anymore. Does anyone remember Mirage's story? Also, ever since we've started doing 2 protagonists, the canon's been a clusterfuck. First, it was twins who were equally canon, then siblings, except one is more canon than the other, and finally in
One's
Valhalla,
more canon
you
than the
a
other.
dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Ooh.
Nobody knows what the fuck was going on. But thank God, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, we're back to playing as twins again.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah, they're
God,
twins.
that's a weight off my chest, and for what it's worth, it seems like they have a great rapport. The kind of rapport that only twins could have. Check this out.
Time to man up. And I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Some of us might not even make it back. Helping us over to wearing Earth Mama's natural night camo.
Cool it, Benson.
Sorry.
You play as either a ninja or
That doesn't sound like it's a line from the game, but alright. Oh my god.
Yasuke. And Yasuke's a pretty funny choice because it's Ubi shit jumping the shark on Assassin's Creed protagonist by going, I don't know, fuck it, have a Dynasty Warriors character. This is like replacing
yeah.
the dude in Assassin's Creed Syndicate with Nyooming, then making him completely useless in half the game's
Nyooming.
activities out of respect
Yasuke.
for Japanese culture.
Oh no, it's not
That
Yasuke.
being said,
It's
I don't care
Yasuke.
when, I don't care where, and I don't care who I'm playing as when it comes to Assassin's Creed. I'd play as Barney leading Spartans through the Mekong Delta
Ooh.
during the French invasion of Vietnam, while aliens did strafing runs of white phosphorus as long as I could chain 20 takedowns and feel cool while doing it. And that leads me to my main point. Although a Japanese samurai
That was
would
not
make
the
a
main
whole
point,
hell
quite?
of a lot more sense, John Samurai-san wouldn't make this
John
combat
Samurai.
system any less shit. One of the things I love
John
most
Samurai.
about Brotherhood and Black Flag was how
Yes.
smooth the combat could flow once you got it down. This
smooth.
combat flows like freshly dried cement. It's so boring, even the AI are zoning out in the middle of it. Not to
Oh, he's just
mention,
standing
everything
there.
still looks so spongy. And if you can believe it, this is the character who's supposed to be good at combat. The ninja chick is even worse
oh no.
because they decided to separate the fantasies. Listen
Separate
to
the
this.
We have
fantasy.
two fantasy, the samurai and the shinobi. We want the player to experience both, and we can
Oh, two
squeeze
fantasies.
both fantasy into one character because the samurai and shinobi came from a different social class. They have different
Oh,
lives,
they're
so
different,
you
of
cannot
course, of
really,
course.
mix them together.
Didn't we have
You cannot
aliens
mix
in
them
the last
together.
game? I thought
Ah,
this was
okay,
a fun
okay.
franchise. I thought we were having fun here. Pick a lane. If we're having fun with history, Yasuke should be doing flips and shit too. He should be able to seamlessly go from kicking dudes across the East China Sea into shadow walking the enemies into his tactful, stealthy lock-picking techniques. Instead,
Was that Baki? That's Baki, right? This one? This art style is very recognizable. Holy, that's creepy. What an analysis. They couldn't have 2 fantasies at the same time with one character. But they were saying that Yasuke being in Japan was a real thing. It was not fantasy. So, you know, it was real. For real, for real. It was part of history. This is historically accurate game. That's what I heard. What do you mean separate 2 fantasies? I thought we were talking about reality here. I'm confused.
shadow walking the enemies into his tactful, stealthy,
It's real,
lock-picking
but he
techniques.
definitely wasn't a
Instead, all
samurai.
of a sudden, we can't mix the 2 power fantasies together? What? You mean like the game you're knocking off? You mean like Brotherhood? We had 3 power fantasies in one with that game. You were a force of nature in combat, a force of nature in stealth, and a 6-foot Italian guy.
Oh,
I've
hell
been
yeah,
to
6
Italy,
foot
Not
Italian.
one Italian over 5'6". Must be true.
Must be true.
Must be
Must
true.
be true.
Must be true.
Then go to the other pillar of Ass Creed,
Oh my
stealth.
God.
And now let's watch our stealth specialist in action.
Oh, so stealthy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we can't one-shot that guy because he's got a level 26 rice hat on.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
If we can't assassinate these guys anymore, why are we even calling this Assassin's Creed? We should be calling this
Emotional damage.
Creed.
That's true. If you cannot assassinate them in one shot, why is it Assassin's Creed? What's the point of calling it Assassin's Creed? Oh my god! He's right! Isn't it like in Hitman you can one-shot people with a fish or something? You could one-shot anybody with whatever you're holding? Now that's an assassin right there. It's very accurate to history as well. I am pretty certain that all assassins that exist are bald. Because of Hitman. Very historically accurate. And I have no major in history at all. So, you know. Take that as you will. OMG, Ubisoft are South Park characters, I swear.
I guess we're just giving out PTSD these days. Now let's go take a look at our powerhouse's assassination technique. As you can see, Yasuke takes 10 fucking minutes to pick him up on his sword, calm, cool, collected, moisturized in his lane,
moisturized,
and then he whispers, and kiss the homie goodnight. No way, man. I take it back. It's a ninja moment right there, and I respect. Now going to the third and final pillar of Assassin's Creed, parkour. What is this, Queso's Creed? Now
look at that parkour.
Harlem Globetrotters, and meanwhile, black man can't sneak, black man can't jump. Where does the racism stop, Ubisoft? And before you bust my balls about the hip-hop music, listen, Ubisoft did it first, alright? Unlike this franchise, I'm just trying to be historically accurate here. But that's enough on gameplay, because right now I'm hands-off. Just like you'll be hands-off when your horse is autopiloting you 3 miles across another empty open world. Ubisoft, maybe you should have taken the $10 you spent making the AC Hub and throw it towards this. The AC Hub, if you don't know, is a launcher for the Assassin's Creed titles after Syndicate, making it more of a septic tank than a launcher. But it also contains several free missions and free battle passes and all kinds of free stuff that totally doesn't impact gameplay, except for where it impacts gameplay. Oh boy, no microtransactions? Good guy, Ubisoft, everybody. Look at them go. What good moral people. I trust them not to swap out these blanks for live rounds after release. Ubisoft's a good guy. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. God damn, what am I even saying right now? You almost got me with that smoke screen right there.
A message from... Okay, let me read that. Because I do not know anything about this. Hello everyone! It has come to our attention that inaccurate rumors have been circulating online regarding the upcoming Animus Hub. Codename Infinity. Animus Hub? I don't even know what that is. We wanted to take this occasion to clarify that all rewards available in the Animus Hub will be entirely free. There are no paid subscriptions or paid battle pass featured in the Animus Hub. Players will have access to regular content and missions at no extra cost. We will unveil more details about it closer to the launch of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Thank you. Huh. It's free. I mean, they did say it's free. If they said that in Reddit, r/Assassin's Creed, that means it's true, right? Surely they will not reverse their decision to make it not free all of a sudden. Right?
Right there. I know you, Ubisoft. I can see through you. Pull up, Best Buy. Say, have you been on Best Buy lately? Fair enough. You're not a 60-year-old man shopping for a TV. Buy. Well, if you had been, you would have seen that you can already pre-order 50.
Oh! You can already pre-order it. Helix Pack, 6,600. But I know it's free. Why is this a $50 schmeckle over here? Damn. I don't even know what the Helix Pack means. But that's confusing. I thought it's free. I thought everything is free.
$50 worth of currency for their cash shop. Pre-ordering in-game currency? Really? Hey, I got a better idea. If you're a real ninja, take that 50 and go buy Ninja Gaiden instead.
Ooh,
better yet,
Ninja
buy the
Gaiden.
sponsor of
I've heard about
today's
that.
video, Fleekbotomy.
Fleekbotomy.
Is the AAA industry constantly disappointing you? Are your standards holding you back? Does everyone keep telling you you have to turn your brain off to enjoy these terrible games? Well, now you can with Flakeotomy. Proudly servicing game journalists since
flakeotomy.
2005 with one simple procedure.
If you're a long-term fan of the series, don't worry, this
Oh
is
my
fundamentally still the same Assassin's Creed you know and love.
Another happy customer. Flakeotomy. The cure for
Hey.
consciousness. Maybe I'll get a flakeotomy if Ubisoft wants to give me $15,000 in unmarked bills by March 20th. No? Alright, as I said. What a terrible game. So bad. These ninjas are
So
out
bad.
of control. Can you believe this?
Can you believe
Thanks
this?
to the flock of pimps for funding this video, and another huge thanks to
Good
all the
video, good
pimpers
video.
who are either shooting the funny mustache
Hell
man's nuts
yeah.
off or starting a house fire in the next one. I'll see you then.
Good video. Damn. Everything's gonna be free in that game. And it's gonna be a complete package. A complete game. What do you call that? Feature complete game? Is that what they call stuff nowadays? Like if a game is a whole package and you don't have to buy DLCs and they don't patch stuff in or something? Feature complete? Probably, right? Every time I turn on my system, they offer me some new deal to get Assassin's Creed Shadow. Yeah, I don't even use that Xbox game thingy on the PC, but they keep sending me notifications about it as well. So it's like, what the hell? I am not the target audience. I do not play these games. I've never even played the good Assassin's Creed game. So I don't know why they're marketing it to me. Who knows? I guess anyone who has a Windows system gets that deal, you know? It's doomed. Good video though, I love it. Very nice. Hello, Rocket. Hello, Anthony. Hi, Nyooming. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome! There's another video we're gonna watch, actually. We're gonna watch another video about Assassin's Creed. From this guy! Some ordinary gamers. His full beard is not back yet. I think he's shaved. I thought he's usually like full bearded, right? This guy. You have to be grateful to not have to pay for more in a game you already bought. Wow! Isn't that amazing? They don't know the meaning of complete. You know what you should buy instead? Don't waste your money on Assassin's Creed. I think it's like maybe $60 because these games are like $60, right? If you have $60, just buy Ember Knights. It's addicting. It's very good. Very good game. It's also on sale right now. So you have a lot of change. If you buy Ember Knights, your $60 will not be depleted by much. You can still buy more games. You can also buy the DLC. Buy a different game. What game? Dredge maybe? Or you just buy the Dark Souls game? You know? Or just buy Elden Ring? It's feature complete. Now that is feature complete right there. Night Rain? Just buy Night Rain or just buy Monster Hunter Wilds? I don't actually know if they have the same price. Maybe. Who knows? I just buy this game called Sin Duality, $40 with microtransactions and battle pass. Basically, free-to-play format in a full-price game. This is why I only play indie games, man. Yeah, indie games are better. I love indie games. I love indie games. Mostly because I love roguelikes. Balatro. Actually, just buy Balatro. It almost won Game of the Year last year. Well, maybe not. Maybe it did not almost win. It got nominated. That's pretty good. Just buy Balatro and gamba your fake money away. At least you don't spend real money in that game. Balatro, Balatro. I love Balatro. I wonder if it's also on sale. No, it's not on sale, but it's pretty cheap. Overwhelmingly positive. Oh. BAFTA Game Award. Look at that. Beautiful. Another video about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh my god, we love Assassin's Creed here, right? Yeah. I played all the games. I know everything about Assassin's Creed. I do not recommend Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, no way. No way, right? I think he will change his mind in this video. I wonder if he actually tried it. I guess so, right? Because he already bought the copy, so he probably already tried it. Okay, let's see.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is more bloated than Windows 11, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
And like Windows 11, I don't got the option to debloat this. So if you want to walk into this video with a quote burned into your head, leave that as the actual quote, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to give you an idea
more
of what
bloated
kind of
than Windows
quality
11.
we're expecting from Assassin's Creed Shadows, I'm going to play this clip for you, and I swear to God, this is going to blow your mind.
Resentment can grow quietly without much warning after a storm. Mushrooms can too. Shiitake?
Mushrooms.
Huh?
The smell of dirt, grass, and grain.
You might be like, whoa, Muda, you're joking with me. There ain't no way the voice acting is that good. No, the reality is that is actually better than the regular voice acting.
Oh.
It's a coward's weapon.
Ah, that was the feeling I couldn't place. It's you from that night. So will you gun me down like a coward?
Oh.
I have a better idea.
Oh?
Why don't you tell me what will make this right?
You think I would...
You are in the strongest position.
What is that cut? Is this the real footage? Why is the cut so abrupt? It's not intentional. Surely it's intentional, right? That was so jarring.
Tell me what will make this right.
You think I would...
You are...
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that cut? That's so silly. Oh my god. Not Shiitake. No. You think you're the strongest position. Yo, for life, I will trade anything for that. Just hire me as the voice actor. I have zero experience. And I would fit right in. For sure.
Position. You offer life.
Oh! What? Oh, she stopped talking.
No.
I do that.
No.
So you won't?
What?
Then you're of no use to me at all.
No? I guess if you skip the dialogue,
very briefly in English, you'll probably uncover that this is in fact ChatGPT levels of voice acting. I swear to God, the deliveries on the lines here reminds me of games like Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1. It reminds me of games like Shenmue 2. And the thing is, those games are obviously really old. I would expect a lot from a quadruple A game from...
It's a quadruple A game. Isn't this their second quadruple A game? Wait, Skull and Bones is by... I'm gonna Google. Skull and Bones. Who made it? Ubisoft. It's their second quadruple A game. Oh, this is the quality of quadruple A game. Holy shit. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Surprise new stream. Yes. This is one extensible, not quadruple. Okay. Sensible A game.
From Ubisoft. But that's kind of the level we're getting at. Thankfully, the game has a Japanese audio track that you should absolutely enable unless you want to absolutely stick knives into your ears. Now, the thing about it is, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, I'm happy because I've got a Some Ordinary Gamers hoodie, glow in the dark, nice coffee mug. Check it out, someordinarygamers.store. Beautiful stuff, ladies
Buy
and
the
gentlemen.
merch, buy.
Just wanted to promote it, ladies. All right, that is who we're sponsored by ourselves. But to get into the reality of Assassin's Creed, okay, after the shameless plugs indeed. This game is full of complete shameless plugs, okay? This game is, in fact, a complete bloated experience. Now, not to say that that's a bad thing, okay? What do I mean by that, Moody? You're giving me mixed signals. Well, if you look at Assassin's Creed's Metascore, right, it pretty much is exactly what I would expect a game like this to have. 81 in the Metascore.
I knew it.
Now, 81 is not a bad score whatsoever, okay? A lot of games score in their, high 70s, and they're pretty decent games, too. Very few games get into that 90 and higher bracket. So, for most of this stuff, 81 seems to be about right, okay? The general audience is enjoying this, I guess. The game reviewers seem to be enjoying this, and some people have said this is kind of like a hit or miss. Now, the reason why I don't take, professional game reviews or game journalism that seriously is this is the same publication, IGN, that gives this game an 8. You know what review score they gave to Dragon Age Veilguard? That dog shit? If Dragon Age Veilguard can get a 9 on this website, I'm literally just gonna have to eat my own fucking ass.
It's a 9? Really? Not watching for long because I have to wake up early? It's okay, Jacob. Thanks for dropping by. They gave Dragon Age Veilguard 9. How much did they give Elden Ring? What do you call this? IGN? Review. They gave it... What's the score? 10. Masterpiece. But this is the time when it was already Game of the Year, though. How about... Oh, I wanna know what score they gave Balatro now. Nine. Dragon Age is as good as Balatro? Really? Okay. If you say so. What else is a good game? Oops. What did they give Wukong actually? Oh, yeah. That one. 8. What? They gave Wukong 8? Really? Huh. It was actually 6, but they turned it upside down. They gave Wukong 8. Are they saying that Wukong is at the same level as Assassin's Creed Shadows? Damn. Really? Please! No, let me smash! Damn! It's strange seeing as IGN have returned to Monkey long ago. Of course.
So, anyways, I got this game, Assassin's Creed Shadows, a bit earlier. And by the way, I have to start off by saying is I am not paid by Ubisoft. I have no contract with Ubisoft. I'm not sponsored by Ubisoft. This is very much me getting the game from a retailer that was willing to sell the game earlier. I didn't get the game early. I didn't get a digital copy early like some other reviewers. I got the game on my own dime. I am financially invested into it the same way that you, the person buying this game, are going to be financially invested too. So I just want to get that out of the picture. Now there's some positives to Assassin's Creed Shadows. It looks beautiful. Like there's every moment you play the game, I will say visually speaking, Assassin's Creed games have never really been one to put me down. Like they've never been any game to like truly
visually beautiful.
Like, be a bad looker. I'd say any Assassin's Creed game after Assassin's Creed 4 has typically been a pretty good game, a sort of like system showcase. And Assassin's Creed Shadows is no like light version of it. The map is ungodly huge. It's pretty much like kind of this weird amalgamation of Japan with a lot of cities spread around, a lot of open wilds to go traverse through, and of course the visuals here also involve a lot of good lighting work. Some of the texture work is pretty decent. The ray tracing implementation is actually quite interesting.
Oh, people love that.
Like,
Gamers
it really
love that.
is dramatically different, in my opinion, from the quality mode over to the performance mode. Every single like second of footage you're seeing in this video about this game is delivered from the quality mode on the PlayStation 5. So I'm running the game at 30 frames with the ray tracing attached on top of it, right? I think it's substantially better looking than the 60 frames. But that is, again, the visual side of it. Obviously, from the audio perspective, probably want to have Japanese voice acting because that is so much better than the English voice acting. It's not even a comparison. But let's just get off fawning about the graphics for a minute. What about the gameplay? You know, the thing you're doing for most of the time.
Yeah.
And this is
Show
where
gameplay,
I've
show
had
gameplay.
a bit of contention to deal with.
How is this?
Because I am one of those people that loves Assassin's
sneaking
Creed.
out.
Okay, I've been playing this franchise since the first
I mean,
game.
he's assassinating
And,
right now.
you know, Assassin's Creed Shadows, I knew walking into this wasn't going to be like old school Assassin's Creed. It wasn't going to be the one massive city that you constantly are traversing around in, doing assassinations. And this is one of those country ordeals where you're actually going around on horseback, thousands of like meters between distance to distance. You're going between like actual location to location. There is a massive open world for you to traverse, and this game is not shy about it. From the very first like get-go, from the very first like hour and a half of the game, you're expected to pretty much traverse a opening region that is pretty huge. It's a massive opening region of the game that you're going to be traveling around, doing your initial assassinations and work in. But that is sort of the starter. Now, the actual gameplay to me, and when I started off by saying that it was bloated, was I want to kind of just walk you through with how the game's gameplay loop works. So, in the game, you are playing as two assassins. You're playing as two characters, Yasuke and Naoe. So the game starts off as Yasuke.
Yes.
And it starts you off with like his hour of like combat tutorialization. And then, of course, it switches to Naoe. Now, the first entire act of the game does not have Yasuke in it. You're basically playing as Naoe. And so that's effectively 10 hours of the game. She is by far, I would say, the more important protagonist in the story, in that the actual story, the events that revolve forward, the whole Assassins versus Templars, kind of revolve and are built off of her.
So she is the more canon protagonist. Okay.
Yasuke is a character you switch off later on in the game, but I really don't think his prevalence is as important as really the marketing or a lot of the controversy led to. But I'll get to the characters in a bit different. The actual gameplay loop for Assassin's Creed basically has you going to an objectives board, for instance, right? And you have a whole bunch of different things to complete. You can upgrade your hideout, which is, instead of like in previous games where you really were just buying a few buildings, here you are also buying buildings, but you're placing them down on a grid-based pattern and actually customizing your hideout, your assassin's hideout, you know, on your own terms. And so when you're building this hideout, you're building like actual locations inside there that are more attributed to certain things. Like, for instance, a blacksmith that upgrades your gear. You've got like an entire study section that helps with your, scouts that go out into the wild. So it feels like natural progression, and that's something I do enjoy. I think for most people, this is not going to be an overly complicated system. If anything, it's going to be something fun for you to constantly go back to and build up and naturally see your assassin organization blow up over time. But as you're playing this game, right, the actual core crux of it is the assassinations. So when starting off as Naoe, you go to the objectives board, and beyond just building your hideout, there are quests, right? There are targets for you to go find. And initially, these are the sort of proto-Templar groups, the people that are hiding in the shadows and controlling the world. So you typically highlight your cursor over one of them.
Oh, that's why it's Assassin's Creed Shadows. Because you find them. And they're hiding in the shadows. Oh. I thought it's Assassin's Creed Shadows because you're an assassin and you're the one hiding in the shadows. Oh. The plot thickens. Now I know what's going on in the game. Oh my goodness.
And there's usually like a quest or two that is attributed before you get to the final showpiece assassination section where you kill each and every single one of these people on the list. So the thing is, you go to the objective and it basically gives you a sort of location, right? Now in previous Assassin's Creed games in this vein, you typically are given like these three sort of like indicators of where your target could be. So it's like in this region, in this city, in this cardinal direction. So using that, you're supposed to basically look at the map yourself, deduce, and go to that location and find these people. Now, as you go to those locations, you can basically hold the L2 button and you can use your, I guess, assassin intuition to sort of look for a blue dot where your actual objective's supposed to be. You can look for yellow dots where you can see what you can loot. You can look for the white dots, which are all the things you're supposed to collect.
Love dots.
So it's kind of like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but just bumped to the nth degree. And that's where I kind of say most of the gameplay is for the hours you play the game, right? Like, basically, rinse and repeat. Go to this location, hold the L2 button, try to look around where that blue dot is, and then go there.
Oh. Go to place, look for dot, interact with dot, maybe kill dot, maybe loot. And then you do it over and over again. That's the gameplay. Oh. Was he talking about earlier, like the previous Assassin's Creed, where you deduce? You actually have to think like which one it is based on like the cinematic, like the cutscenes and the things that people say, the dialogue of the characters. You have to guess which one it is, like figure out for yourself. But this one, you just look at the dot. Huh. I guess you don't really play a game to think. There's an aspect of that where you're not coming into a game to actually think critically. You just want to have fun. So I guess just follow the dots and there you go. That's the game. This kind of repetitive gameplay makes me wanna assassinate myself. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are games like that where you just basically the game tells you what you're gonna do next. There's like markers, quest markers, and you just follow the quest markers. I don't know how it's gonna be for like an assassin type game because I've never played a game like this at all. I don't play a lot of like 3D games, and the only games I've played that are 3D are usually ones where you go into a world and you just kill everybody and then kill the boss. Next world, kill everybody you see, kill the boss. Next world, kill everybody you see, kill the boss. That's the type of games I have played that are 3D. I've never played a game like this where I would think that you have to be like, I don't know. I thought you need a little bit of thinking to play this kind of game. I thought like finding out who your target is part of the fun. Like in Hitman. I've only seen other people play Hitman, by the way. I don't know how to play it. I just saw other people play it. And I think in that game, you still have to guess which ones your target are. You still have to deduce which ones your target are. Or maybe it's like there's difficulty in a way that it's hard to get to the target. I don't know. That's the other assassin type game that I can compare it to. That's the only one, and I don't play it at all. So, I'm just yapping.
Now, there's also a full, like, assistive exploration mode. So if you don't want to do any of that and you just want the actual point, you can just do that. But then again, this is literally a system designed so that you have to put in some level of effort to figure things out. Now, this game has taken away
Some
the
level of
assassin's
effort,
like
yeah.
bird UAV that was in like the last 3 games that was able to spot your actual like objective at any given moment from like the sky. So over here you have scouts, and their job is basically to either gather resources that you've marked. They can exist literally to help you find these like points on a map. So if you don't want to go looking through, or if you don't want to like actually like look through an entire area based off those deduction reasonings, you can basically put your cursor over that area of the map, send in a scout, and the scout will just narrow down the location you need to be in.
Oh, the scout. The scout makes it possible for you to know your targets. Ah, I see. Okay.
So again, these systems exist to, I guess, add a level of immersion. Like, it makes you kind of feel like you're running a Brotherhood. Like, you have to send out scouts to gather intelligence. You have to, you know, build your assassin.
Cool that easy mode is
Brotherhood up.
optional.
You have to, like, also, you know, gear up a little bit too. There's also an entire system where you unlock a dojo where you can hire people in the, you can find like characters in the wild that they can join you. They can join your actual organization, the League. And you can use them in combat, or you can use them in actual, like, you know, the actual gameplay. It's kind of similar to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood or Revelations or 3, where you actually had to recruit your Brotherhood and you can bring them on like missions with you.
Recruit
you can call
the
them on for
Brotherhood.
help. You can use them to open new avenues of gameplay. And while the system I don't think is as intense as that, the system that's present over here does have you building up a roster of characters that occasionally will come and really help you out.
Yes,
For instance,
yes.
one of the initial characters you get is the sumo lady. I think her name is Yuya. And the best part about her
Sumo
is
lady.
she hits like a fucking truck. So for instance, when I was doing this one assassination early on, right, for the main characters, they basically told me to go to this whole different strand of assassinations to do, like 8 different assassinations in the city of Kyoto. So I go and do an assassination, and I find out all the other targets are in the exact same location as me. So initially at this moment in time, I'm running away and like basically stabbing and trying to like just jerry-rig this combat system to work until I realize I can call her in and she can effectively kill every single person, and all I have to do is just stab them in the neck. And I basically get like 8 kills in a row. It's actually just insane. So beyond all of it, right, that's one of the cool things that you can do. The gameplay, on the other hand, beyond just the same gameplay loop of finding your assassinations out in the wild, which most of the assassinations are like that. Aside from the main kills, most of the actual targets you'll find are in the wild. And generally speaking, it's just going to a location,
gotta hunt them in the wild.
looking for that blue dot. Like, where's the blue dot?
Look for the blue
Going
dot.
there and just putting a knife in somebody's neck. That's
I see
it.
them.
So as far as the
see the
gameplay
blue
goes,
dot.
there are 2 characters. You've got Yasuke and you've got Naoe. Now, Yasuke is your combat character. His claim to fame is beating the living shit out of anything, kicking somebody so hard in the fucking chest that their actual organs fly out at Mach 5. This man has his own repertoire of heavy weapons, heavy armor, and he's not so much the stealth character. He's the guy that you call on when you want to beat the living shit out of everything around you. And then you've got Naoe, which is the character I've put most of my game time in, probably 95% of it, being the stealth character. So her ability is not so much combat. In fact, for her, it's ideal that you never touch combat in the first place, because every character hits her harder and she hits significantly less harder in return.
She's sneaky,
for her,
very
it's
sneaky.
all about sticking in the shadows. Now this is where the stealth
Shadows, once again. That's why it's called Assassin's Creed Shadows, because you gotta stick to the shadows. Oh, we're learning so much today from this video. It's not only that your enemies are in the shadows, you also stick to the shadows as Naoe. Wow! Amazing! I'm not sold.
the gameplay is supreme. So let me talk about this for a minute.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed games, for me, have never really been stealth masterpieces. There's always better games like Thief, like Splinter Cell, like Hitman, for instance. Assassin's Creed is kind of like stealth light. This game kind of flips it. Now, I've been playing this game on expert difficulty for the combat and the stealth. So speaking on expert difficulty, the combat is one where you have to be a little bit more mindful of timings and parries and dodges. Otherwise, you will just get killed like immediately if you're not focusing and paying attention. For the stealth, on the other hand, the time you have to use, this time you have to use a lot of shadows. Light plays a pretty important factor, as does sound now. Visibility is also very important. So there's a new prone mechanic where you're constantly hiding underneath like short grass, or you're hiding under buildings. And this adds a whole new dimension of stealth and traversal that I really feel should have been in Assassin's Creed for longer than this game. The verticality at this moment in time has been severely balanced. So no more standing on top of a building and making sure nobody in the entire area can they will notice you. In fact, it's actually worse to be at the top of a building than it is to be down in the grass on the ground low. Because the enemies will just see you. They're not like vertically challenged in their eyesight anymore. They're not looking at one plane. They can see you just on the rooftop of anything, and they will respond. So generally, sticking in the shadows is like where the game rewards.
Is this? What is this? Is this the edge of the world? It's like you cannot pass through this? Probably, right? I thought it was rain.
You the most, right? Sticking close inside actual like grass, just basically being out of visibility. That's where the stealth really does come out to be visceral. It comes out to be more intense than
There's an edge of the world. I thought it's open world. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Previous games, and if you're somebody that's enjoying the stealth gameplay, this is one game that I really think it itches that mark. It itches that like scratch for the stealth that Assassin's Creed has always, I think, really yearned for. So if you're into the gameplay from that perspective, yeah, it's awesome. Now, when it comes to the multiple dual characters, I personally feel the dual characters in Assassin's Creed Shadows is a very big missed opportunity. So for starters, let's be honest here. I think the main protagonist for this game is probably Naga. Yasuke feels like more of an afterthought, at least from the story perspective. And
sneaky in the shadows.
I haven't been through everything, so maybe that can all change. But Yasuke really feels like a second banana. He's kind of just there for the ride.
He's just there. Aww.
Very rarely do I find myself switching to him because I don't really enjoy the combat-oriented gameplay of Assassin's Creed Shadows. In fact, I don't really play these games as combat focuses anyway. It's one of the reasons why playing Valhalla for me was just annoying, because of the fact that most of that game, in my opinion, felt like just being thrown into combat scenarios when I wanted to be a stealth player. But from a just storytelling perspective, at no real time do I feel like the game ever utilizes the dual characters properly. So they show up, for instance, after a certain point together doing their investigations in the cutscenes, but that's really all their existence is. They're only in the cutscenes. It was after 10 hours of playing the game that I was in the first mission where Yasuke and Naga were paired together, and typically you were just switching between characters, not like GTA 5 style, like the game would just switch you, like fade out, fade in to another character, and you would just do smaller objectives. Like Yasuke would have to kill like 10 people, Naga would have to sneak through a bunch of people, and that would just be the level of gameplay tossed at you. And by the time I got to this end assassination segment where I had to kill my target, I had Yasuke and Naga standing alongside each other. They were literally with each other, like they were in the same frame. And so you get this choice of which character do you want to play as. So I picked Naga because that's my character. That's what I want to do. The game doesn't change the scenario for that specific character. In fact, it's funny because I was expecting these characters were going to be fighting together, right? Like I would use my abilities to assist Yasuke and he would use his brute strength to keep me safe in this combat. Never happened. Never happened.
They're not tagging
just
in.
fucking disappears into the alternate dimensions, and you're thrown into this combat encounter as a stealth character.
Oh, it's not like you could just switch mid-fight. It's like, okay, I'm gonna play as Naga first, and then I'm gonna play as Yasuke in this part where I wanna deal more damage. Oh, just have to choose one for the whole fight. I wonder who decided that. I wonder who decided that would be a good idea. Why have two protagonists when you can only play one the whole time? Oh, because you cannot mix fantasies. Right. From the Freakazoid video. You cannot mix the two fantasies. You can only have one.
Now, thankfully, this game has an option to enable guaranteed assassination. So
guaranteed
sticking a knife in somebody's jugular actually kills them instead of maiming them if they're slightly higher level than you. And it was because of that I was able to sneak around this area and get my target killed and then proceed through the game. Other than that, it would have been nearly impossible to play with hard difficulty and combating everyone in that area. And now, speaking of a level system, right, this is one of the things with Assassin's Creed Shadows that I think people are either going to love or they're going to hate. It's a game that is very much an RPG game. And that means you will have to think about what, items you bring along, what kind of perks those items have, how that factors into a build. These characters all have their individual skill trees, which come with, their own individual, gameplay style. So if you want to double assassinate, well, there's, from my understanding, only one character that can do that. If you want to have more combat abilities, you have to build a tree in that department. And you will have to think about your gear, you will have to think about a whole lot of this stuff as you play the game. So the game is very level gated. There's a lot of regions that say you can't go into them. There's locked by level 35
But it's open world.
Actually,
it's open world.
So you really are kind of playing a very linear style Assassin's Creed game where you have to follow a specific pathway, and deviating from it often means death. And as you're doing that pathway, you have to constantly be looking at your levels. So sometimes a main mission can be 6 levels higher than you. So what you're supposed to do is go look for side objectives and basically grind those out so you can get the XP and level up. So there is padding, there is bloat, and there is that standard Assassin's Creed modern shit that I think people are getting a little bit tired of.
What's that? We love that.
Now, that being said,
I
don't know if I'm really going to have the stones to finish this game because I just want to play the assassination stuff. I really feel like having an RPG
doesn't want to play it anymore.
With tons of bloat is not something I enjoy. The storyline is not something that I'm overly interested in. It's your standard revenge story. There's talks of conspiracies and hidden objects, and there's even a kind of nod to the sci-fi storyline in the future, the modern day assassin story. But all of that is just literally tiny crumb dressing in a grand scheme of a revenge story that I don't think is really gripping me as much as I think the developers wanted it to.
Don't blame him.
That's pretty much all
I don't
it
blame
comes
him.
down
That's
to.
true.
It's not a bad game. I will never say Assassin's Creed Shadow is a bad game, but I'm just gonna keep it level with you. Okay, it's a decent enough stealth action romp. I think you should pick up on a sale and play. Definitely not full price. Definitely don't. There's Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is coming out, or not Xenoblade Chronicles X. You might as well go pick that up. That is far more worth your money than this. But this is one of those games where I feel like...
I still give him props for playing it. I remember seeing a tweet about someone who plays a lot of variety of games. He was like, people shouldn't complain too much about games if they haven't tried it yet, or they shouldn't complain too much about games just because other people find it bad. That doesn't mean that you probably wouldn't enjoy it, something like that. I get it. And it's good that someone actually plays this game, so people are gonna be aware how it's gonna be like, instead of actually buying it and then finding it out for themselves and disappointing them probably. That's a good thing. It's just that, I don't know. This obviously doesn't convince me to play it. I'm not interested in playing it. I'm just here to snoop around and find out. Have to go to bed now. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you. You too, Jacob. Thanks for dropping by. Hello, Shorkento. Hello.
I feel like it's the Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Of stealth RPGs at this point. And that's pretty much what it comes down to.
I don't play Call of Duty either.
I don't think this game has that level of soul that something like Assassin's
Creed 2,
It doesn't have soul,
oh no.
Revelations, if Black Flag had. I think if anything, it's just a further refinement of Assassin's Creed Origins or Odyssey. Certainly not Valhalla, which is the only mega positive in this vein. It's not AC Valhalla. Thank God for that. It has more of a focus on assassins, but that's really it. I kind of expected this game to have some level of black box assassinations, like
If anything else, you
big areas to
can
go
at
around
least
in,
get some content
but
out of
it
it.
doesn't. And I don't think we're going to get back to that level of Assassin's
That's true.
Creed. I think this is what sells for Ubisoft, and that's just the reality we live in. So anyways, I think this video has gone on long enough. I wanted to just get all my thoughts out because ultimately that's really all it comes down to. The game is a visually nice looking Ubisoft RPG.
Ubisoft
and that's
RPG.
the best praise I can provide it. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it.
It's a nice looking Ubisoft RPG, and that's the best he could say about it. Wow. There you have it.
I am out.
Wow. Good video. At some point there, he was kind of grasping at shadows. Ooh, shadows. Looking for a nice thing to say about the game, I feel like. But I feel like it's a fair review. That's pretty good. He played 10 hours of it. Alright. He tried. At least he tried. He's not even sponsored, but he tried. Damn. Wow. Ay. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Ubisoft RPG stealth game. Well, that's it. I'm done streaming. Thanks for watching. He was a fan of Assassin's Creed. That's why he was trying so hard. That's it. That's the end of the stream. I just wanted to stream a little bit, do some reacts, so I could upload the videos. I stream now to upload videos. That's the point of the streams. I mean, sometimes I still play games on stream, but mostly I just stream reacts and meme reviews. Maybe I would play Elden Ring again before Night Rain comes out. I don't know. It would be nice to finish Dark Souls and Elden Ring DLC before Night Rain comes out, probably. But I'm not sure yet. Currently, I'm still addicted to Ember Knights. So, we'll see. Also, I still have to upload my old VODs. I still have to upload my old VODs on Dark Souls and Elden Ring in the second channel. This is why I haven't been playing them yet. Because my VODs are still out there. They're out there. I haven't uploaded them, and I should be doing that. They're gonna get deleted soon. In April if I don't do anything about it. I'm just so lazy. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been real. I appreciate it. Favorite game? Me? Right now? Right now, my favorite game is Ember Knights. It's so fun. My favorite game depends on when you ask me. I wonder if I actually have an all-time favorite game. I don't know. I mean, the game that I always return to when I don't know what to play would be Risk of Rain. I was just not in the mood to play Risk of Rain recently. But that's one game that I always return to if I don't know what to play. Balatro, also nice. I also love Elden Ring. It's just... Why am I not playing Elden Ring? I don't know. Because I'm thinking about the VODs. That's why. I'm not playing it because I want continuity. I want to upload all the VODs first before playing it again. Same with Dark Souls 1 and 3. That's why I haven't been playing them. I love the games. I love those games. It's just it's just more fun to play roguelikes right now. You know? Because playing long games, for example, the Souls games, or playing a story game, it's a commitment. You gotta commit to it. And it's nice to stream them continuously so people could follow your adventure. You know what I mean? But since I didn't do that, I'm just playing roguelikes. Because you don't need commitment when you're playing roguelikes. Just play whenever you want, you know? That's what I think. Risk of Rain 1 and 2 is golden, even if Gearbox fumbled Risk of Rain 2 a bit. The second DLC is shit. Compared to the first DLC. Seeker of the Storm DLC is kinda eh. I was looking forward to it. When they announced it, I was so excited for it, and then when they released it, it's like, ah, man, it's not that good. First DLC was better. Anyway, I mean, it's still a fun game, so, you know. Maybe I'll go back to playing it eventually. My life is a roguelike. What else? What else was I addicted to recently? Ember Knights, Spell Brigade, Balatro. All three of these are roguelike. Oh, also the Cube Escape Paradox. I really love those. Even though my brain was frying the whole time I was playing it. Okay, goodbye. Ending song! Ending song! Ending song! It's ending song time! Bye-bye! See you next time! When is next time? I don't know. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure. Goodbye! Thank you very much for the support. Thank you again for resubbing Unit Mia, and thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you have a good weekend. See ya! Ending song! Ending song! It's ending song!